Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Pulkit this side, and we are back with another video. I know it's been a long time, it's around 8 months since I uploaded any video. So now we are back. We'll be working on the final part, or the part which I promised you, the real time watch count, subscribe, like, and dislike feature. I know it's 8 months, a very long time. 10 months actually. Yeah, 10 months. Yeah, it's 10 months actually. So now we'll be working on it. I've got busy with a few stuff and I was not able to work on YouTube at all, but now I hope I'll be regular again for at least 1 or 2 months. So now let's get started. So before we'll get to a code, you can follow the last two parts if you've done it, or you can just get the starter file. I'll link it to GitHub. So if we check, so I haven't touched this code since 8 months, so it may take time for me to check what are the variables, where are we storing the values. So first let's start with adding subscribe feature. If we click on a video, yes, so first of all let's do the front end parts. In front end, basically if the uploader and the the user viewing are the same, then basically they cannot subscribe, right? For example, if you did not understood the email from which the video was uploaded and from the email which the user is signed in, if both are the same, they cannot subscribe here, right? So if I even go to this, so over here also I should not be able to see the subscribe, or basically it should be disabled. So to do that, first let me click on this video. So let's do it from here. This is our video part, so watch.js. Yes, so over here we are getting the videos list. Where do we get our email? I think it should be in context, app context maybe. Yeah, so over here we are having our current user. Okay, so it must be the current user, and I'll be passing it over here, so it should be in use app context, correct? So what I'll do is, we'll first of all get a user, const current user equals to use app context. Let's log it once, so just to make sure we are doing everything correct. I'll remove this video console log. Let's open this. So if I refresh, yes, we do have it. And so this user is basically a currently logged in user. And now let's see what's in the video. Do we have what all data we have? I think we should have the uploader's email. Let's check. Yes, we do have, and we have the email. So if we see right now, both of these emails are same. Basically the user logged in and the uploader are same. So if both of the emails are same, in that case what we'll do is we'll just remove the subscribe button, or we'll just disable it. Disabling is better. If you see in the real YouTube, you see analytics and edit video. We won't be doing that right now, so I'll just disable this. So let's go, and inside of our, where do we have subscribe, your videos will be private until, okay, so this is the upload video one. We don't have to do it all of this in this one. I'll remove it from here. Then I'll remove the current user over here. Let's save it, and not an upload video in watch, sorry, we have to do it in watch, and we have the video over here. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, where do we get a video from? Okay, so video is getting passed from in prop basically. So I'll console log video just to make sure everything's right. Yes, we get a video URL. We have our email, correct? So we are going to do the same thing. Let's go to the the subscribe button, where it is, show subscribe. So what we'll do over here, we'll add in disabled. If disabled is true, then basically someone cannot click on this, right? As you can see, it's kind of disabled. Change the background color also, don't worry. Disabled, okay, so it should be only disabled if our video current user.email is equals to our, let me check what's the name here, email. So it's triple equals to video dot email. if that is the case, it will be disabled, and as you can see, you cannot click on that. And maybe we can change the background color also. Style triple equals to, if this is the case, then background color is we'll do this, and then we'll check if this condition is true. Where the styles.css, what color are we using here? So we can remove this one from here, this C7. Yeah, we'll go back here. If this condition is false, basically you can click on the subscribe button, then we'll show this one, or else we'll just have a gray kind of in color, and we'll give an important to it because we need to override the material UI style. Right now material UI is launched with the new version of it. That's the latest. It's a different version that currently material UI is having right now. It's called, I think, 9th version or something. Yeah, basically they have the now completely different new version of it. So basically they have more good features for customization. But since you're using the old one, we will do like this way for now. It's not a recommended method. You should not do it. Do it only if it's necessary. So as you can see, this color is not looking that good. It kind of fades away. Is it because of disabled? No, it's not because of disabled. Let me check why is this happening. Go and inspect. Aren't the styles getting... Okay, so let's have it. What we'll do is we'll go back here, we'll get this thing again. I'm just checking the color. If the color is fine, then we'll do it. Yeah, so color looks fine. So what we'll do is, let's have it this way. And now let me string template this one. Yeah, so over here now we'll check if this is true, if the watch. Okay, so if basically this is true, then we'll add a class name of watch underscore sub button disabled, or else we'll have watch underscore sub button. Right, if that is disabled, then copy this and add an disabled over here, and then we'll add an C6 over here. That should work now, I think so. I hope I'm spelling it the right way. Yeah, so I know the spelling's wrong. It should disabled. Yeah, so this is fine. You can change the styles. I won't waste much time on styles. You can do it on your own. You can change the color, basically change the font family and stuff. It will look much better than if you think this is not looking good. Just change the font family, whatever YouTube is using right now. We're using the default font, so it will look much better then. Or I'll do it at the end if you want. So this is done. Okay, let's check if I open it from on icon get or from another email. Let's select create an account, test 123 email test 12334@gmail.com. Password I usually use this as a password for test accounts. Right, so now let's check. We should be it. Yes, as you can see, this is not disabled. We can still click it, and over here sorry for that, we see this. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to give an option for them to subscribe, and in a database we need to store somehow. We need to store that, store how many people are subscribing. So what we'll do is we'll add I'll tell you the idea, then we'll implement it so that you understand it better. If you go to this one, yeah, store database. If you go in the videos collection and this one, this is our ID, I think. Yeah, this must be the ID. Okay, so this is the doc ID. So basically now we want to update it, and for that what we'll do is we'll add a field over here of subscribers. Then this will be an array, and over here we'll store all the emails of the user those subscribes. For example, a user whose email is test123 subscribes, then a value of here this will be stored, and for if another user subscribes, then all these emails will be stored for a particular. Okay, so we have to do it for channel. Yeah, sorry. So since we have to do it with channel, I think we need to do it a different way. So how are we figuring out? So to figure that out, because we are not having a different collection for the users, right? Because if we did that for users, then this would be much easier. If I check preview channel, then how do we get it? Dot get name. Sorry, this is the real one. Preview channel. I should go to the home. Preview channel name equals to, we get the email there, then okay, basically we're getting the videos from there. And how do we get this? Where do we get this image from? src equals to image. Okay, this is an, okay, so we haven't done this feature yet. This is just a video and the email which we show over here. Okay, so for this we need to use a complete different approach. So what we'll do here is, when a user logs in or creates an account, where do we have sign up? Yeah, basically when a user signs up, what we'll also do is, what all we are doing right now, we updated display name to this. Okay, so now what we'll also do over here is auth dot then over here dot then whether, yeah, so db dot collection users dot add, or no, dot doc, and doc will be our email form data dot email dot set email to our form data. I'll explain you what we are doing. Form data dot email, then first name to form data dot name, first name, last name to form data dot last name. What else we have in a field? Create account, password, email. Yeah, that's all we need, I think. Update profile. Yeah, these are the only 3 fields we need right now. So now so by doing this, basically now we have a record of what all users do we have in our Firebase, because you cannot, because to add and subscribe, you need to, a user subscribes to a channel, right? So basically so that is what we'll have to do here. And because in a collection, if you go to a Firebase, we have the videos collection. So obviously if a user does not subscribe to a video, he subscribes to a channel, that will be at the email, he'll subscribe to that email. So now we need to store a complete different collection of the subscribe to an email there. So this will make, if you don't understand what I'm saying right now, it will make much better sense once I actually do it live. So let me just log in for you now. Sign in, right? So basically when the user creates, he'll have a record of this. If I delete these accounts for now, authentication, we have a lot of accounts. I think this is the YouTube one I'm using, no problem. Let's see if I delete this account, right, and go back, if I sign out, and let's create an account from Pulkit123. Pulkit123, first name Pulkit, last name Gupta, password, great, right? So we are logged in, Pulkit123 at gmail.com. Now we should, as you can see, we have a users collection, and then we have Pulkit123, and then Pulkit123 at gmail.com. So that's great. So since we have that, so now basically what are the user subscribe, let's say this won't, let's, okay, so this was the pulkit@gmail.com, right? So what I'll do for now, I'll create an pulkit@gmail.com for this one also. Email pulkit@gmail.com, email, and then we'll have an, what do we need, first name Gupta Pulkit, last name that will be Gupta. Haven't coded it yet, so I also exactly do not know how are we going to approach it. I'll just do it in few. So what I'm doing is right now is just in front of you. I'm not referring to anywhere. So basically now we have this pulkit@gmail.com. Now whenever someone will subscribe, we're logged in from Pulkit123, and the uploader, the only video we have that is uploaded is from pulkit@gmail.com. So basically now when we click on the subscribe, we want our subscribe field to be created, in which we'll have this name of the email, those all are subscribed. I'll do it right now so it will make much better sense to you. So if we go on to our watch one, so it's someone, so over here let's create a function const subscribe is equals to, right? So over here what will happen is db, we'll say db.collection users dot talk. So basically whoever the uploader is, when the uploader has to first sign up or sign in, right? For whenever he'll sign up, we'll have his email, his data stored over here. So what we'll do over here, we'll go to that doc, we'll say .doc. Now we need to go to this pulkit@gmail.com, right? So we'll grab our video and we'll say video.email, simple, as simple as that. We'll just say video.email and we'll say .update subscribers to, okay, just give me a second, Firebase array union. So let's refer to the Firebase documentation for this, not array union. Let me put Firebase here. Import Firebase from Firebase, and over here we'll say Firebase. I'll explain you what we are doing right now in just a second. This has to be a string. Import Firebase from Firebase. We'll say firebase.firestore dot field value dot array union, and over here in this array union, basically you need to, I'll explain you in just a second. And over here we'll just have our current user dot email, and I'll go to, and I'll add an on click over here, on click of subscribe, right? So what will happen is whenever the user will click on the subscribe button, it will go to the users collection. From the users collection, it will go to the video.email. In our case, it's pulkit@gmail.com. It will get this document. In this document, it will update the subscribers field. If the subscriber field does not exist, basically someone is subscribing him for the first time, it will create a subscribers field that is an array, because we are saying field value array union. Basically this means if you already have an array, let's say I have this array and I have this one value over here. Now if you say .array union, and let's say this value over here is ABC, right? The value you're storing for here, just an example is ABC. So for this value it will add ABC over here, right? .array union basically means it will add that value to the last. So basically we have our value gets added over here. I'll show you how it works. So if you just click on subscribe, and there you go, you see this pulkit123@gmail.com, right? So we now, even if we use another account, let's say this one, and if we click on subscribe, you will see this gets added, test 1 2 3 4 4. So basically this field gets added over there. So now since we are storing who all are subscribing, we also need to show on the front end that you're subscribed or not. So for that we need to fetch the data from here and check whatever the email is, right? So what we'll do here is, or also one more thing we can do, when someone subscribes, so let's do one thing. So over here let's also add to db.collection users .doc current user .email. Basically this is the user who's subscribing, not the basically the viewer, not the uploader. So we'll update the same thing for this guy also, and we'll change this to subscription, right? So now what will happen is, if I delete this one and if I click on subscribe, now both of these will get updated. You see Pulkit123 over here, and okay, and over here is not Pulkit. Here we need the video.email, basically to which user he has subscribed. So let's do it again then. Delete this and this, and now let's click on subscribe. And as you can see Pulkit123, and Pulkit, basically this is the user he is subscribed to, and this is the user, and for him this is the user whom he has subscribed. I hope that makes sense. If you still have any doubt, you can contact me on Instagram. I'll be there for you. I'll explain you whatever it is, right? So now since we are recording it, because we have the access to whether the user or someone is subscribed to him or not. So now what we need to do is we need to show on front end that he's subscribed to him or not. If basically he's subscribed, then we'll show him the subscribe option thing, and then if not, then we'll have a subscribe button only. So to do that, we need to fetch the data first of all. Okay, so how do we do it? And so let's do it this way. We'll fetch we'll fetch the date subscribers from this pulkit@gmail.com, right? So we'll add an use effect over here. Use effect, and here we'll say db.collection users .doc the video.email on snapshot we'll have the video over here. Let's console log snapshot. I don't use a snapshot a lot, I use it rarely. Let's see, do we have a snapshot? So just give me a second. If you go to in our preview channel, not the preview channel, where's the main? Okay, so yeah, main videos. Where do we get the videos from? Okay, app context, use effect, or on snapshot.doc. Okay, so we'll get this, we'll copy this, snapshot.data. Okay, so we'll do this snapshot.data. This, okay. So as you can see, we have the data now. Okay, so const channel data set channel data equals to use state, and over here we'll just say set channel data to snapshot.data. And the last thing we'll do over here, let's come over here. So now basically we also have this channel subscribers count now, so where we have hard coded over here, right? So we'll just say channel data dot length subscribers. So now as okay, why does this not work? Plus one also, not plus one, not channel data dot length. We'll say channel data dot subscribers dot length. Channel data dot subscribers dot length. Now we should see one subscribers, not one subscriber, it should be one subscriber. Use state of an object. So we getting video.email, that's fine. So basically what is happening over here, what are the videos, we are getting the data of it and we'll just having the subscribers. So basically the number of emails you have is basically the number of accounts you subscribe to, right? And the dot length basically means how many indexes are there. So one index for right now, so that means one. So now also there is subscribe, yeah. So over here we also need to do one thing. If channel data dot subscribers dot length is greater than 0, then we'll say subscribers or else one subscriber, right? Okay, we have an error, and why is that so? Let me add this because initially the value might be undefined. Yeah, one subscribers is greater than 1. Now you should see one subscriber. Great. So over here also so over here to check if the particular user is subscribed to him or not, what we'll do is button we'll also have to unsubscribe then. Channel data dot subscribers dot includes, basically it will check whether in that list there is any value, the what are the values specified in the includes is included or not, basically included or not, basically it consists of that email or not. And over we'll say current user dot email. If that is the case, then for now just let's show them in a button that says subscribed or else we'll just show this one. Right now we should see a subscribed button, and yes, we do see it. That's great. So now let's give it a few. Color is equals to what's secondary. Let's check secondary if it works. Variant has to be contained. Not secondary, does not looks good. Default, what's default? Yeah, default is fine. You can change the colors if you want. So we already see subscribed, and if someone clicks on this, then we need to unsubscribe them also. Then the way we did over here, the same thing we are going to do. Let's copy and paste. Unsubscribe, and over instead of say array union, we'll say array remove. Make sense? I hope so. And then let's go to this one, and where do we have subscribe? Yeah, let's click on click over here, and we'll unsubscribe. And someone clicks on this, let's test it. Subscribe, there you go, you have this. As you can see, it will also update 1 subscriber, 0 subscriber. Great. So this thing is working absolutely fine. If, as you can see, if someone is subscribed, then we have these values, and if someone is unsubscribed, these gets removed. Great. So basically our subscribe feature is working. Now you can also test it with multiple users. If I go to our Icongato user, if you click on this, you get as you can see, 2 users are subscribed to him. That's great. And so this, since this thing is working, now let's move on to the next place. Now we have the subscribe and the unsubscribe working, right? So do you also want me to show all of this over here? Okay, let's show this over here also on a preview channel. Let's go to our preview channel. One thing more on click handle avatar history.push. Okay, so let's do this thing. $/name. Let me put it over here. /name $? Name is equals to video.email. Right, so now just let me check it once. Okay, what happened? Dot includes, yeah, because that is undefined initially. No problem, we'll add an $? over here, and now it should work as expected. Yes, it works as expected. Great. So over here also we need to do the same thing. So we'll do most of the copy paste, or you can also have a better code over there. But just for simplicity I'll just copy paste now. Let's go to preview channel. In the preview channel, it does essentially the same thing which you're doing in watch. So let me grab watch over here. And do you want to do this in what? Okay, I won't do this right now, but what you guys could do is, if you go in app context, you can store all of these values in app context, so you don't have to fetch the data multiple times. And then okay, let's do one thing. Let's do it over here only, or no. Okay, it would take time. I don't want to confuse you. If you have a good knowledge of React, you can do it. For now, let's do it just this way. Let's just have it different for each channel. Let's just copy paste for now. So let me add and unsubscribe this one. Okay, why don't we have video over here? Set current channel, right? So email is basically, just give me a second, DP, we got this from over here, and email is basically, what do we have in channel? Let me log it. Channel is this. So in basically current channel videos dot filter, okay, we are getting the videos of these. So our email is basically instead of video.email, we'll have this channel, right? So over here we'll have channel, because channel is the user, and for Firebase we'll have this. For current user, we'll get this from over here. Use app context, we already are using app context, that means, yeah. So let me put it this way. Okay, so unsubscribe is done. Yeah, since unsubscribe is done, let's add subscribe feature also. Subscribe, and again, instead of video.email, we'll just have a channel over here, and instead of this also we'll have a channel. Yes, now we have subscribe and unsubscribe. Let's also get our channel data, and instead of again video.email, we'll have channel, and in dependency we'll have also channel. Let's go to 4.85 million. We don't want to have 4.85 million. We'll be so lucky if we had some subscribers, but we'll put it this way. Okay, I hope so. Yes, we see 2 subscribers. That's great. And I think since we're getting the video, okay, so now we don't need to show the email also. What we'll do is, we have the channel data dot first name. What is this? Okay, channel data dot first name. Do we get this? Yes, we have. So now we also can show the name of the channel instead of just the email. right? And let's add an subscribe. Let's add the same thing which you had for button over here also. Channel, okay, remember we need to add a channel underscore sub button class name also. Right, yay, we have it. That's great. So it's working absolutely as expected. So subscribe, working absolutely fine. As you can see, the number of subscribers and are decreasing. There might be a few errors which I might not be able to figure that out right now, but as we use it, we might be able to do that. So I think subscribe and unsubscribe is completely done. Let's just check one more thing. We are not able to subscribe with the card logged in use. Let's log in with pulkit@gmail.com also. So localhost 3000. Let me log out from this account and instead pulkit@gmail.com. Password I don't remember. Okay, so the pulkit might be the password. What's the password? Password, yes, so this is the password. And now if I click on my video subscribe, we are not able to click on this. That's great. Over here also we're not able to click on that. That's great. So this thing is working absolutely as expected. And now we can move on to what else can we do. Yeah, so now shall we work on the watch count then? Yeah, let's work on the watch count. Then we'll work on the like and dislike, and then this part will be done, or we can add a few more things maybe. Let's see about that. Okay guys, so with that said, now let's work on our like feature. So for the like feature, what we'll do is, let's first of all go on to our watch.js. Yes, so let's create a function. We'll use the same way we did for subscribe. We are going to do the same thing for a like also. Const like is equals to some function. So basically, if you go to a YouTube video, let me click on this meet clone. So as you can see, if I click on this, it increases. If I again click on this, so it basically decreases, right? 66. If I again click on this, 65. Now YouTube gonna show the dislike count, but we'll add the dislike feature. So now if I click on this dislike, as you can see, it reduces the amount, it decreases the count, right? So basically this dislike, unlike now we are unliking it and we like it. So if it is already liked and then you click on dislike, it dislikes it and unlikes it, right? Basically decreases the count and then it increases the count. So we'll do the same thing. Let's open the like first, const like. So we'll also do one thing. Let's check if the video is already liked by the user. If current what, so basically we'll go to a videos collection. Let's say this is the video we are currently watching. We'll have an unfield called like over here, likes, right? If the video is already liked by the user, let's go to our not users, videos, video. Where is a video? If video dot likes dot includes current user dot email, basically the current user has already logged in user has liked the video. If that is the case, then what we'll do is, now if he has already liked and then he's clicking on the like button, that means he's unliking the video. So for that we'll say db.collection videos .doc, and how do we access this ID? So for this thing we need to do a bit something different. we get this ID over here. Okay, so now we need to make one difference over here. When someone adds in video, we'll go to upload video. Inside of our upload video, handle video upload dot ref videos, not this one, handle submit, neither this, what we handle video upload on dot storage to do, not this, upload dot ref videos dot child video dot name. Yeah, over here what we'll say is dot doc id, and instead of add we'll say set. Yes, so now the difference over here is the document ID of, not, as you can see, this ID and this ID different, right? So now with that, this ID and this ID both are going to be same. Now let's upload a different video. Let's upload from this one on this currently. Let's go to our main channel, upload, select files. I'll just upload whatever I see the first, select files, new video, please like, select thumbnail, let's select an image, QR code, not this, what do I select, okay, let's select this, upload. Now the video, basically right now we are using an image, but you can also, obviously, as you can see, since the uploader is same, you cannot subscribe. This guy has 0 subscribers, very unlucky. So now let's give this guy a subscriber at least. Let's go to YouTube, new video, let's subscribe him. Yes, so we subscribed him. And where is our local host? Yeah, here. So for this, yeah, if the video is, and now just let me check if both are the same. Yes, both IDs are same, right? And this was what we wanted. Since, so now let's work on this. Let me go to watch the doc. Now video dot like, sorry, dot video dot id dot update likes firebase dot firestore dot field value dot array remove current user dot email. As simple as that. It's essentially the same thing, and we're gonna say return also. And then once this is done, we'll say return, so that or else if that is not the case, then we'll basically like the video and we'll add an array union. As simple as that, guys. So let's like the video. Where is our video? Not shown. There are like buttons. Save, share, 200. This one is the like, right? 15k. On click is equals to like. So if I, okay, let's see if this works or not. Let's click on this like. Did it work? Okay, we have an error, cannot read property of undefined. Yes, that is undefined, so basically that will be false. I'll add this thing over here. Okay, now it should work. Probably. Let's see. Let's click on like. Okay, we do not have an error, and yes, this works. So Pulkit 123, the same, yeah, the same guy has liked this video. If I again click on this, it should remove, and yes, it removes. If I click on this, it does that. Now let's do the same thing for dislike. Okay, one more thing also we need to do. If the user is liking this, he might have already disliked the video. So for dislike, we need to remove this, right? Firebase.firestore.array remove. I hope it does not throws an error. Yes, it does that. It creates a dislike, that's fine. And so let's do the same thing for dislike. Let's copy and paste const dislike. If video dot dislike dot includes current user dot email, then dislikes, it should be dislikes, right? Dot array remove current user dot email, and for likes we are going to array remove current user dot email. Yes, that's fine. Do we also need to remove this? Okay, let me think. If someone dislikes this, no, we don't need to do that. Let's add an on click over here also. Where is our yeah, on click dislike. Let's see if that works or not. I click on dislike. Yes, we have it over here. If I click on like, it removes this like and goes to the dislike. If I click again, it removes from likes, and let's see. Yes, that's working. And yes, that's absolutely fine. It's working as expected. So the last thing we need to do is we need to have a count of it, right? So this is also going to be fairly simple. So for this we're gonna say video dot likes dot length. For this one, video dot dislikes dot length. I click on this one, I click on this. Yes guys, so this is absolutely working as expected. It had as expected, right? So over here also, now as you can see this little thing over here, let's work on that also. So if I go to my styles, let's find the style. Okay, height 2 pixels, margin top 10 pixels. Okay, we are adding a before over here. Okay, and we give a watch a background color, this height 100% with 100%, and we translate X. Okay, got it. So basically, so we need to change the way it is happening now. So for this, what we can do is okay, so we'll change this completely. Let's have it side by side, and let's go to watch.js. Right, so over here what we'll do is we'll add a div. Let's comment these out. Right, inside of this div margin top, let me add the styles over here. Background color of red, width of 100%, height of 2 pixels. What do we see? Okay, that's fine. We see this. That's great. So if I do it this way now, I add another div. Let's have them on another div, to which I'll give a style of position absolute, or wait, we'll give to this, we'll give relative, and to this we'll give position. Okay, we'll give the same thing to this one. And what if we give this a width of 50% and green? What do we see? Okay, we see this. Now to this we'll give a position of absolute. Okay, to this also if we give position of absolute. Yes, this is what exactly we wanted. So now what will happen is what were the colors? I think it was blue earlier, right? YouTube removed it for now, but it had, if you click on this, then there's a bar. It was basically the ratio of it, right? So we'll calculate the ratio. We need to just play around with the width, the color over here. Okay, so color basically change with the width is the ratio of the likes and dislikes. So if it is, let's say the likes and dislikes are, so 2 by 1, that's 2. So basically the ratio of it, right? So for right guys, so for this what we'll do is to calculate the width. So basically the red one is a dislike, and the green one is our like. Also I'll give this in margin top of 10 pixels maybe. Yeah, 10 pixels is fine. So basically what we'll do is to calculate the width percent, we'll let me create yeah, so basically video dot dislikes dot length plus video dot likes dot length. Okay, so this will be, let's keep red as 100% and let's play around with the green one, basically the like counter. Green, yeah. So basically if it is 100%, it will cover the whole red. You'll understand what I mean. So what we'll do is we'll first of all calculate the sum of it, video dot dislikes dot length plus video dot likes dot length. This will get divided by video dot this is likes, right? Dot likes dot length divided by and multiplied by 100 in total into 100, to which we'll do a template string since we need a percent also, right? And we'll add this thing over here. So I think yes, as you can see it's 1 right now. If I click on this, it's completely filled by red, which is our dislike, and if we like it from another one to, as you can see, it's 50-50 another channel. Let's refresh from here. Okay, why do we have this error? Okay, so this is another video. The another video is not fine, so it's working then. I hope so. Okay, let me just play around with it. I'll just add something over here. Let's give it another dislike. So as you can see, the red covers some more of the part, so this thing is working. And now we need to also show the user that whether he has, because right now the user cannot figure it out whether he has liked it or not liked it. Also let's change the color to this. Let's give this one to this. Let's give this one, right? Yes. So basically it has 1 like and 2 dislikes. So if the user liked this or disliked, we do basically fill it with blue color, right over here. Watch underscore icon. So let me just check what's the style is equals to, or do we have a color option here? Color is equals to primary. Do we have that option? Yes. So basically we'll just do this thing. We'll add color of primary, what is default? Okay, default is this. Great. So now if video dot likes dot includes current user dot email, so dot email if it includes basically the user as like, then we'll add a primary, or else let's add a default, not disable, default. Okay, so this means user has likes. Great, so this thing is working. Let's do the same thing for a dislike also. Right, so if dot includes, so instead of likes we'll have a dislikes here, sorry, and it should work now. Yes, as expected, it is working absolutely fine. And now I think we're done with likes and dislikes also. The last thing we need to work upon is our watch counter. So as you know, watch counter is one view per channel. Not if you even click on it multiple times, it will still count as only one view, right? So you can play around with this if you want. And now let's work on the last thing, that is watch count. So for the watch count, it's pretty simple, nothing much. So let's save our styles.css and we can remove this. So if you go to the watch again, over here we'll add another use effect, and then over here we'll add db dot collection videos dot doc video dot id dot update view to firebase dot firestore dot field value dot array union to current user dot email. That's the same thing which we were doing earlier, and let's have it over here. What is it asking for? Okay, that's fine. And now let's save this and let's see if I refresh. Okay, no errors, that's great. Do we have a views created? Yes, we have it. Okay, let me check if it creates multiple entries or not. It does not, does it? I think it does not. Okay, great. So it is not creating multiple entries. If I do it with, so it's working basically. If I even delete this, and now if I refresh again, as you can see, it should update me. Yes, it does updates that. And so for our views count, where we say 1 2 3 views, 1 2 3 views, instead of this we'll just say video dot views dot length, as simple as that. And now we have 2 views because we just had a hard refresh. So the already open window, which is this one, also had a refresher. We can close that for now. That's great. So since this thing is also working, what else we can do? Okay, so let's add views also over here on our main. So over here let's go to video thumb. In video thumb, over here we'll say video dot views dot length. We'll have an error if the views does not exist, right? So 0 views, we'll say if it does not exist, then video dot views dot length, or else 0. Okay, dot views, sorry, view. Yes, 0 views. If I click on this, we have an error. Okay, I got that. Why do we have an error? So if I go to my watch, so over here also we'll add this little thing, and then Okay, video dot likes, because since the likes does not exist, it's like undefined initially, right? That's why we are having this small little error. So everywhere we need to add this now. Where else do we have an error? Okay, video dot likes. What else you can do, or if you don't want to do it this way, then when you create a video, you can just add an empty dislikes, likes, views array. So every time a new video is created, you won't get this error. But for now, I'll just do it this. It's everywhere. I'll just add a question mark so that it does not return an error, instead makes that value false. Anything else we have? No. That's great. So this is working, and if I refresh it should register and view. Okay, it does not. Does that? Why is it so? View, it should register. Okay, so it's because like this, the IDs are different, right? So that's why. Let's just leave this video then. Okay, if you want to test, we can have other videos. Let's so I think we are done with everything now. The last thing we can do is we can just test it. Okay, let's add something over here also for our preview channel. Video small, and over here also we'll have the same thing, video thumb, and 0 views. This thing will get this, and sorry, this, yeah, we'll add this thing over here, and then we'll be done. 2 views 33 minutes ago. That's great. So I think we're done with everything, and the video is just an hour or 2 hour long, I think so, maximum that much, not more than that. Okay, let's go at the home page. Let's upload a video. Let me grab this thing. Open, title, another video, description, anything. Select thumbnail for thumbnail. Also, we'll add this, and let's just upload this. Sorry for the noise, guys. Extremely sorry. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but I think you can. Any which ways. So as you can see on the video, 0 views a few seconds ago. If I click on this, it should register and view, and yes, we do have in view. If I click on this, we get 1 like, 0 dislikes, 1 like, and as you can see, this thing also gets updated. Let's open an Incognito window and log in with a new account. With mine, email does not exist, so let's use test. I think test probably should exist. What is the password? Okay, Pulkit maybe. Okay, let's create an account. Pulkit Gupta, email gpulkit712@gmail.com. Password we'll keep as password. That's not obviously the real password. Create. Once you create it, yes, we do see it. I click on this. Now it should register. Now we have 2 views. That's great. If I click on this, it should have 3 views now. That's great. Even if I click on the like over here, as you can see, it's equal, 3 likes, 1 dislike. It's absolutely working as expected, right? So if I subscribe this, 2 subscribers. If I click on this, 2 subscribers. Great. So everything happening over is now real time. Almost every single feature of this is working, except a few, obviously, like this trending subscription search. We could probably, if you guys really want, I could in future, maybe we can have a search also, right? And then we can add in subscriptions too. We can add trending. Yeah, we can add basically the trending, the ratios, which the more you can guys also now, if it is requested on the comment section, you can either if you want these all things to be working, I'll do that if it is required, or else if you need another complete clone or something else, then just let me know, because these things are fairly simple. It will take 1 or 2 hours to do that for you. So in history also, the way we are doing right now, you can just add for the history also, your videos, watch later. We can just add all these features later on. For now, I think every feature I promised you earlier is now complete. As I said in the comment, if I go over here, let's see what I said. Not this one. for my YouTube on part 1. If you found this, if this video hit 50 likes, we'll be adding real-time watch count, subscribe, like and dislike features. Yes, so we have done all these features, everything is done, and I hope you enjoy the video. Meet you in the next video. So guys, we just finished the build and now I'll be giving a demo. If you just click on the video and you want to check what will be building, only the final result of this build, I'll show you right now. For the first 2 parts, you can just check. I won't be showing you briefly what all features it has for the first 2 parts we did, but for this video, the subscribe, like, dislike and watch count, I'll show you all that, right? So so let's say let's do it from beginning and delete all these 2 videos so that you have a better, and so I explain it to you better, right? So let's upload a video. So select files, let me grab, for now I'll just add an image, sample image, and I'll just add any description to it. Select thumbnail, let's have the same thumbnail. Let's upload the video. Yes, the video gets uploaded. The video has 0 views right now. As soon as I click on it, it gets in 1 view. Since the video uploader and the guy and the user who's watching the video right now, both are the same, that means we cannot subscribe. This is our channel and we cannot subscribe our own channel, right? But you can always dislike and like your video. So if I click on this, as you can see, the like counter increases, it decreases. It also has this thing over here. I'll show you with another account how this actually works. 1 view, you have the subscriber. If you click on this, you get the 1 view. Also the same thing over here also. Now let me use another account. So this is another account open. As you can see, I count it too. If I click on this, it will register another view, and I'm already subscribed to it, so it shows me subscribed. Even if I refresh, it won't increase the like counter. It will be just 2 because this user has already subscribed. 1 user can only have 1 watch count, right? So if I click this again, it has unsubscribed this and the count decreases. If I click on this, it subscribes and the count increases by 1, right? So plus, and as you can see, you can like, so this is like 50% right now, or else it covers the whole. Even if I create another account, local 3000, let's log out from this, let's use another account. So let's have password create. Why don't we have any? Okay, email is wrong, gmail.com. Yes, so if I click on this, we get 3 views, unsubscribe. If I click on this, as you can see, this increases, or else this increases, this thing, the slider over here. Click on this, subscribe, it subscribes. It is real time. As you can see, it also updates the same over here. 3 subscribers, right? 3 views, 3 subscribers, all of this happening real time. It's like this. You can also unlike the video, like, so everything is real time, everything's happening, all the 3 features as I promised. So I hope you enjoy the build. Now you can go back to the first part and you can now from the beginning, and you can now start building this app.